Hey everyone, it's Kim with Bargain Bombshells. I had put up a post earlier saying I can make up to $80 a day in just a few hours, and I wanted to go ahead and show you what I do. Now, before I start, I'm going to let you know that I'm not affiliated with this app or this company. There's no referral codes. It's, just something that I've used. I actually discovered it, and Dave kind of took over it, and now he does them all the time, which is funny because he is the one that works. I'm the stay-at-home mom. I do Moby and some other ones, but he typically does these ones because he likes it. This is called Easy Shift. So this is what it looks like. You download it on the App Store. It's not very intuitive, okay? Like, it's very plain. You'll log in and then you'll just see this. Now, the way it works is when you're very zoomed in, like I am right now, the map can only find things that it sees on your screen. So what you have to do is you have to zoom out. You're going to zoom out until you see kind of your surrounding area. I'm in Loveland, so let's do that again. I hit the refresh button, and now it will condense them the further I go out. Gray ones are ones that aren't available. There might not be as many available if it's the end of the day because people have already done them. But if you tap on a green one, this is just going to have you go into Bed Bath & Beyond. This should only take a few minutes because you're just going to take a few pictures of one of their displays and then you'll get paid. It's usually the higher end, $4. The lower end if something, happened. Now let's look at a different one. There's liquor store ones that pay a lot more, but let's say, so say you're going to Family Dollar, you're going to use some coupons. You'll be checking refrigerated coolers to find out if Red Bull has a whole shelf for their products. So in this, you'll take a few pictures, answer a few questions. You've got $4. Here's a Walmart one. This one's going to look, you have a display check, checkout lane. So all of this stuff is just things that you're going to look at. And let's find a lot of them. Let me find one that's... hold on. Let's zoom out more. Okay, perfect. I want to find one for you that Dave goes to Longmont a lot because that's where a lot of them are available. Okay, so this is in Denver. This is another place to go. This is a Sam's Club one, $4. These ones that cost less, they should only take up to like 10, 15 minutes. So you can do a lot of them if you find them out or find them quickly. It looks all the higher end ones have been taken, which is normal. That happens when you're looking at the end of the day like we are. Okay, so this is what this one looks like. A lot of them are these liquor store ones, okay? And they pay $9.75. The lower end is $7. I think if you don't get enough pictures, they'll give you that. Dave's never had that happen, and I've never had that happen. We've always been paid the higher end of it, but it is a possibility. This should take you anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. You're going to go in. It's a liquor store. You're going to take pictures of displays that it asks you to take. The first time can take a little bit longer, but after a few times, people get better with it. It will prompt you and save the pictures, and then or ask you to upload them later. So what you'll do is you'll go in, and what Dave does that we found is the most successful is he'll go right to a representative and say that he's doing market research, it's a side job, and is it okay if he took a few pictures. They've never declined him yet. They have always allowed him to do it. If they don't allow you to do it, then don't waste your time. If you get in there and they say, hey, you have to leave because you're taking pictures, which does happen sometimes, rarely, but it's never happened to us, then in that circumstance, you would still get paid for it. You would just mark it as they asked me to leave. And that can happen, I don't want to lie, but it doesn't, and there's nothing really to be afraid of as long as you're confident and have open communication with the store. Now, if you look at these in the morning time, and you look at the populated ones, as you complete more, you can reserve more. So right now, if you're a beginner, you can only reserve one. But then after you do a few, you can reserve 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 6. That means as soon as you wake up in the morning, you can reserve them for that day. And then when you're ready, you just go and do them, and you're done. So this is a really great way to make a lot of money. If you are a stay-at-home mom, you can take your kids with you. You go, you snap some pictures, or you do it when your husband or partner or girlfriend or boyfriend comes home, and then you guys are making, $20+ an hour. It's really just, it's such an amazing resource. You can make even more than that if you go to really populated areas. Like I said, we normally go to Longmont because we're in Colorado, and I think soon we're going to be doing one where we go once a week to Denver because there's a ton in Denver. So this is an extra resource. There's going to be some other things that I'm going to show you guys too, but this is the very first thing I wanted to show you since it's so accessible and anybody can do it and it doesn't take much to complete it.